evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is TMA Live. We are back. The international break is over, thank God. So this is the Pidge and that young man, the young man. We are back. Your final thoughts on the international break?
Terrible, boring, crap, rubbish. That's polite, you.
Oh God, that's just a nice version of it.
Watch anyone play. Well, except Luton.
Yeah, oh God, that is. You are getting desperate.
Yeah, that is.
I
love watching England. Yeah, dear, I do.
God, blimey, I'll tell you. Oh,
it's scraping the barrel, wasn't it?
There's no bottom of the barrel. It's been scraped. It was a metal barrel, and you've still unscraped it, I think. Oh God, right. Okay, so we'll talk about. Good evening, everyone. We'll talk about legends. The legends chat with our TMA top 11. We've already chose the keeper, so obviously it was obvious choice. It was Tony Coton. We're going for right backs tonight, so we'll keep on reminding you. TMA right back, the best right back of all time for our TMA team. We'll even go through, because we're going to be really desperate about this, we'll go through the entire 11 throughout the weeks, and also the 7 subs.
Oh God!
Because the 7 subs will still be a decent choose as well, mate. I'll tell you. Right, the ladies are playing tonight. The ladies. They are playing at home to Millwall in the cup, in the Conti Cup. We've got a lineup of the playing now. I've got it here as well. If you want to listen to the commentary, and I think Chris Walker, our friend's actually doing the commentary. But he usually does the commentary. He might just do Kings Landing ones, but if you want to watch it, Dave Quick, you go on to it. Thank you very much, Dave. He is posted on the forum as we speak all the live updates, minute by minute. It's actually said 1947, but it actually just means kickoff. Doesn't mean the actual year. But if you want to listen live, guys, go on to t.co/ it's on the forum anyway, but I'll read it out anyway. t.co/ERVZUUSAHM. I know you guys won't remember that, so just go on the forum. No, you did. I'll write it down in a minute for you. But if you want to listen to it live, the updates are coming through on the forum. Click on the link, put it alternative on your mobile, and put your tablet with us on here. So we'll give you the updates anyway. And that's pretty much with the ladies playing today. We'll give you a score update. If you say no, I'm going to look at the podcast. I'm determined to watch Pigeon Mood Sunday. Pigeon Dino. We'll give you updates on here. So the lineup today for the Hornets is Kitchen, Kerr, Jones, Nuttall, Cadone, Babajida, McCarthy, Murray, Sargent, Will, and Maple, and the substitutes are Baranderska, Pudfoot, Neil, Ward, Bragg, Petkova, Batunga, and Dada. So that's Watford's.
A few English players in there.
A few Welsh as well, mate. International. Oh God, yeah. We've got the Millwall team, and this obviously, like I say, it's already kicked off now. 7:45, Kings Langley FC. The live commentary, we've posted the links, or more things. Dave Quick's posted the links, so thanks, Dave. Conti Cup that gets Millwall tonight. So the Millwall lineup is Quantrill, Butler, Alexander, Nicol, Horwood, Hinks, Dean, Gaylor, Wynne, Giddings, Fowl, and then the subs are Taylor, Robe, Devlin, Rutherford, Mason, Powell, and Cohen. So, like I say, the ladies playing at home 7:45 tonight, and so far there hasn't been much I don't think there's been much actually going on at the moment. It's still 0-0, by the way, guys. So you know, it's good. We can keep. It's a clean sheet so far.
Yeah, that's right. We'll take it. Hey,
and also, to be fair, they've had a tough run so far, haven't they? I mean, they were beaten heavily recently. But Dave Quick and Kerry Ann are online. Dave, thank you ever so much for posting the updates for the ladies. Keep doing that, mate. You want to post it on this chat bit, or just post it like you're doing on the forum, because the links are absolutely brilliant, mate, and it keeps everyone informed. So if we don't report it, you obviously are. And Kerry Ann, one of our more loyal viewers again. So good evening. Right, okay, your thoughts on the up-and-coming game on Saturday, Arsenal? I think it's on BT, isn't it? BT.
Oh, is it? Oh, we'll be watching it.
So no stream links. Go on, mate. What do you think?
Well, it's encouraging. They're very short on defenders, aren't they? That's the good thing. I think Mustafi was out.
Yep.
The other one was He was out and all.
Oh, would you be reading my notes?
No, I was just checking myself.
Yeah.
But they're still a threat, aren't they? They're always going to be a threat with the ball, attacking wise. You've got Sanchez, Lacazette, even though he's not playing well at the moment. Yeah. Ozil and Ramsey, either one aren't playing great, but they're still technically very good players, aren't they? Yeah, I was sort of in the thing of starting Deany for this game. They didn't like him when we played him away, did they? They couldn't. True. You know, they're very skillful, but they're not very strong. I don't want to pick on Gray because he's been superb, but I might give way and put Deany up top with him. Just for strength, they could not handle Deany. It don't mean go long. It still play the football, but strength-wise, and if they're short defenders, he'll love it even more. It'd be interesting.
It did work last time at away.
Well, it did, yeah. It worked to a T, didn't it? They just could not handle Deany. I know a captain won't get a play, would he? Don't even look like he's going to get on, does it? But to play both of them, but no, I'd strongly consider Deany up top with a weaker defence. I don't see who could control him without their strongest defenders. Who else they got?
Well,
I think they had 4 defenders. Mustafi was injured, who's their main one.
Well, you've got, from what I've got here from my notes, I've got Mustafi's already ruled out.
Yep.
Sanchez has could be getting a late call. So Alexis Sanchez,
he's out.
Ozil Welbeck have just joined training.
Oh, so maybe.
So we're looking at the more negative side of this. Hello, Jay. Jay's just joined as well. Hello, mate. Good evening. Koscielny's trained on his own, but could be a doubt.
Good.
Colin Lasnitz, who I said was the
is this the one you're telling me about? Yeah.
Has a hip problem, so he's out.
Yep.
I reckon, like you said, it could be Mertesacker holding the Monreal. Should we have the good luck of all these players getting injured? I know when people say, "Oh, well, we shouldn't be hoping all these players."
No, but you take what you can get.
Exactly.
We're going to have it when teams are going to play us, and hope we have players. It's going to happen, isn't it? They're going to have the same thing.
What do you think? What do you think's going to hurt them? Do you think you're still going with Deany? Yeah.
Yeah, the football we play.
Yeah.
I just think Deany, because of strength-wise, still play the same football we're playing. But I think they would prefer Gray to Holding because they're still quite quick, aren't they, at the back? But strength-wise, they're not that big and strong.
They're not. They do like getting bustled off.
Yeah, and I think the counter-attack, because Ozil's a lazy sod, really, when you're attacking. Well, he is, isn't it? We all say that's his downfall. He does not defend.
No.
Ramsey, to be honest, I don't think he can mark very well. I think going forward he's magnificent, but marking-wise, no, I think he's very poor. Yeah, I reckon Deany. I reckon we just keep playing the football we are, and we will hurt them. But like I said, it's again the same with City. I know City are a bit better than them, but it's how we start, isn't it? If they take the lead, even they got a weaker defence, it'll still be a long day. But again, it's going to be one in the midfield, isn't it? I know we're missing Chalobah, but again, it's the same thing. If we can control that midfield, it is going to be one in the midfield this game with Arsenal.
Yeah.
Isn't it? We've got to suffocate Lacazette and Sanchez. Got to try and suffocate them. I don't know what our defensive thing is at the moment. Well, Prodil fit yet, or is he still out?
Prodil Cabal could miss.
They could miss this game. They're still not quite fully fit.
No, not quite right yet. I'm praying that out of the two, Prodil, for some miracle, could actually get in.
Yeah, but like you said, if we have to give him one more week because we've got Chelsea afterwards, don't we? I'd rather
than away
say,
at Chelsea.
Give Max and Cavazzari there. Because they've been all right lately, haven't they? To be fair, they've been working a good little partnership, haven't they?
You're only as good as your midfield, and the midfield's only as good as your forward line because you defend from the front.
Yeah, no, that's right. So up front, I don't know. Richarlison definitely leaders without a doubt. But I saw Corello might be a doubt. I saw someone put it up. It weren't injury, but it could be a doubt.
It's more.
I don't know if it was Dave, but someone put it up saying he could be a doubt. It weren't.
It's more to do with his fitness. Kerry Ann agrees with you about Deany. It takes a lot for someone to take him out or down. He stays strong.
Yeah, he does. Yeah. I said nothing wrong with Gray. We're all big fan of Gray, but I just think for this game, David, they're not that tall at the back. Holding he's still young, isn't he? He's a good player, up and coming. Who's there really good? Left back, a quick one.
Not Monreal.
No, the other one. The one
who's actually out.
Oh, is he the one that's out?
Kolanasnik.
Yeah.
He's the one.
Well, either way, they're not that bloody tall.
No.
They're not that tall and they're not that strong.
This is saying something, but 15 years ago, that spine of that Arsenal team would have torn lumps out of any team.
Oh God, I wouldn't have been so confident if it was that
Every
team.
great team has a spine.
Oh yeah. Now,
every team.
Now there ain't much of a spine, is there?
No. We're working on one. We're
getting there. Yeah, we are. We're slowly developing it. You know, Gomez in goal. You could say Prodil at the back. I don't know, Decore or Clevery, and I don't know, Richarlison up top.
Who do you think for Arsenal? We've mentioned. I mean, you pretty much nailed it with the players that are going to could struggle for Arsenal.
Yeah.
Who do you think is going to hurt us?
Well, Sanchez and Lacazette, if they both
pretty much.
Yeah, them two are the dangerous ones, aren't they?
I mean, Ozil going forward.
Oh, Max,
good player.
Like we said, magnificent. Same as Ramsey going forward's a bloody good player, but defensive-wise, you've got two that cannot defend, especially Ozil. Yeah. Sanchez will do his normal thing, work hard, cause havoc. Lacazette looks like a different sort of player, but I don't know, I think he's more intelligent than Sanchez. You know, them sort of poachers' goals. I think if we do one little hiccup, I reckon he will be there to poke it in. Which
Lacazette will cost us if
if we're fiddling about with it.
Just get rid of it.
Is Britos back yet? Is he fully fit?
He's available. I think he's available. I mean, what do you reckon the score will be?
I don't want to sit on the fence, but I reckon it's going to be 1-1.
Yeah.
I don't think they'll beat us. I really don't. I think we'll take the lead, but I think we might sit off a little bit and let them get back in the game, let's say. I reckon that. I don't think we're going to lose.
No.
I'd like to say 2-1, but my brain's saying 1-0 for this one.
I'm going with 1-0 Watford.
It'd be tight.
One of those 50-50 things. Yep. Can I just say, Watford Woody has given me this scarf. This is our official scarf for Tailor Made Army now. So he said, please look after it. He gave it to me mum because he works at the hospital with my mum in Watford, next to the home of football. So, right, I'm going to read up some comments. And I'll get your views on how the ladies have got on as well. So, Mr. Evans, Jamie Evans is now joined. So, hello, Jamie. Good evening. He's one of our newest members.
Yes, hello.
Yes. Jamie, and also Jamie, thank you very much for giving us access, because I know we've tried to get our season tickets, but he's always come up trumps with getting us tickets.
Yeah, good man. Thank you very much.
And can I just say, we are on our way to Everton.
Yeah,
we are going to Everton.
Result.
And our mate, we know his brother's Jock, but Dave Lowe works with me. He's not on Facebook, but I know plenty of people know him. So Dave, you're an absolute legend. I'm going to message him, and we will give you the money as soon as we can.
Yeah, the coach driver don't go the wrong way back.
Oh, jeez, tell you what, if he goes past Milton Keynes on the wrong way down the bypass, I'm going to kill him. So right, here we go. Right, we go. Agree about Deano. Obviously, Kerry Ann said that. Dave says, I'm confident. I reckon a 2-0 win. About time we did them at home.
Yeah, no.
Chrissy Bell said, I can't see us conceded, but I can see us getting a result.
Okay, yeah, good.
First off, this is Mr. Funnel says, first off last season we stood off them. And we
were there, weren't we? We went to
what do you reckon that was the first half?
That's right. Second half, we were magnificent. First half, we didn't turn up, did we?
Well, I could have seen about 6, the way it was going, 6 or 7, the way it was going.
Yeah. Well, wasn't that the first game we saw Pereira, wasn't it? Because he scored.
He came on for some.
He came on, yeah, and
he scored as well, didn't he?
Was that the first time me and you probably saw him?
It
was, wasn't it? It was. He looked impressive.
Right, so Siren's on a treadmill at the gym.
Good old boy, Siren. Yeah, we'll be there tomorrow, mate. Yeah,
we'll be there tomorrow, mate, lifting those weights. Yeah. And Move Dino's on.
No move.
David Jacobs says we'll lose 2-1 or 3-1.
Yeah, no, it could happen. No, we want fair comments. No.
We need them.
No, we want them.
It's not all. It's all not ice cream and rainbows here. You know,
it's not all wins and draws. Honesty.
Kerry Ann loves the scarf. Cheers, Kerry Ann. Right, Suren's apologised. Hi everyone. Sorry I'm late. Was video chatting with Jaden. Everyone's got an excuse, Suren.
Not good enough. Yeah.
Kerry Ann noticed the scarf straight away. 2-1 Watford by Jay. Can't see us keeping a clean sheet. So it's 1-0 or 2-1. I'm going to stick with a 1-0.
Yeah, okay, yeah, fair enough.
They've got Davy Jacobs is on a roll at the moment. His cup run may be over after this Arsenal game, but Davy Jacobs is on a roll at the moment. Yeah. You keep the match ball if you get this one right, mate. But I mean, we'll keep on touching on about the Arsenal game. Keep your opinions coming in about Arsenal. The ladies have kicked off. It's as far as I know. Let me see, because I've got my tablet going on here. It's still 0-0 as far as I know. David Quick, once again, thank you very much. You put slightly, this is about the 4th minute, but it's slightly occasion. Viega Brand is not, it's 0-0. The link is online, so it's on the forum. So click on the link and listen to them as well while you're on this. Moves is going on about, apparently Moves almost scored a worldie on Tuesday. With his toe.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he was good in goal and all Moves, actually.
With Deano and goal, he's a multi-talented man.
He was, he nearly did score the screen. Charlie nearly lobbed him, though. Charlie tried a cheeky kick and Moves. Moves, I had it covered. No, he didn't.
How tempting would that be for me to actually, because I would have lobbed him. Because I actually lobbed a shifty, didn't I?
Yeah, I was worried. So was Moves.
Sanjay and Alan are on. Cheers, guys. Hello. Evening. Okay, so the ladies, as you guys know, 50% off for season ticket holders to go and see them at Kings Langley. Otherwise, it's £6 adults, £3 concessions, and £1 under 18s. They've had a difficult start to the season. It's a cup game today. A bit of more of it, like they always say, a distraction. So, it's probably a good thing they're in the cup now. Just hopefully against the Millwall Lionesses, get a win against them. It'll bode well for the season because they can get a nice win today. I mean, I'm not saying necessarily would, because it is going to be a tough game against Millwall. But you never know. I mean, but let's touch on. I mean, we're not going to go too much on about success, but Silver said he will be dealt with, so we'll just end this bit with success and just say it will be dealt with. Silver
you spoke about it, didn't you? He's young. Yeah. I think he'll say, right, that's one strike. The next one, I'm not putting up with it. I'll let you off one, but come on, you're a young man. You're at a good family club, as Moon said, and we all know. You've got to sort it out. No more. What you do in your private life is fair enough, but don't, attract attention to yourself.
No, exactly.
Otherwise, you're out the door and we'll sell you and get someone else in.
I think the newfound discipline and overall atmosphere at the club will push him through anyway.
Yeah, it will. Yeah.
He'll put his hands up like.
We know he is a good player. He just needs to find it again, don't we? We know he's got the ability.
When he's come on, he looks dangerous.
Yeah, he
looks
does.
Like he's going to do
just
something.
Needs to get that confidence back.
And I think everyone is adamant that we're praying that he can come back stronger from this.
Like we saw at the beginning when we saw him. But I read something about cleverly about our manager saying he's putting him near enough in the same sort of regime of Alex Ferguson. As in managing wise, Well, compliment to give to a manager. And cleverly, who's played with probably the best manager
What do you think is Silver's traits? What do you think is his main strengths?
I don't know, just I don't know. I reckon just talking with players, I reckon he gets along with them well, knows how to deal with certain players in a different way. Just and I reckon he's a nice bloke. You can see all managers like him, don't they? And tactical, I think he's very clever.
Yeah,
I just generally think we've got a very, very good manager right now. Not just saying it because the way it's going, it just looks good. He's got us disciplined well at the back. We attack well. We good shape. Don't seem to lose the shape either, do we? And he's getting the football into their brain. I still think there's a little bit to go yet, but he's getting there, isn't it? It's coming across to them now. They're getting used to it, aren't they?
It's finally gelling with that.
Yeah.
Because I think we've said about how well we've played, and the cohesion within the team spirit.
Well, we saw it in what was it? The friendly, weren't it, against Sociedad? Fair enough, it was 0-0. Like I say, you could see he was getting different players playing in different in different positions. They were swapping, weren't they? And it all looked good. The attacking football didn't look too bad. They didn't go full at it because it was a friendly, but it looked impressive. You and me were impressed by it, weren't we?
Saturday's going to see the UK's biggest surfer flag.
Oh,
I can't wait to see that.
Brilliant.
That's going to be amazing. I mean, they said the 1881 that Chrissy Bell's.
It's bigger than that, is it?
Huh?
What, bigger than the 18?
It's just the biggest surfer flag
really?
around
Wow.
the home end. It's going. I mean, Chrissy Bell said the 18. I mean, we said this about Monday. They needed help. We did a shout out on Sunday's thing, so they needed help. And apparently, on BT
Brilliant.
Sport, which is obviously we confirm it's on BT Sport. We know that.
It is it? Yeah.
Yeah, Chrissy Bell said about the launch of the massive surfer flag on Saturday. It's going to be the biggest one they've ever done. Kerry Ann said, can't wait to see the huge surfer flag. It's going to look epic and break the record for the biggest one displayed in the UK.
Fantastic.
Mr. Weaver, 2-1 Watford.
Yeah, I'd be right. I'd be right. I love that.
Surin are both him and Kerry Ann are both excited. It's going to be amazing.
Yeah, no, they're great. Yeah. Fantastic.
Yeah, no,
I get the players up and all. I ain't seen that sort of thing.
Just the atmosphere. I mean, look at the last time BT Sport we played United, and look at the atmosphere.
One of the best games I've watched from telly for a while. It was fantastic. We dominated that game. I was gutted when they scored. It's like, how they scored a crap.
That's fantastic. 25 people helped on Monday night.
Yeah,
they've got the 20. So if we even got, I'm not saying due to our podcast, if we got even one due to our podcast, we've done our job. We've helped. Fantastic. So I'm really pleased about that.
That is. That's great.
Guys, go on to WD18 fans on YouTube. They're doing their own preview of Watford Arsenal as well, so it's always good. And look out for them on match days as well, because they're always doing interviews and stuff. So if you want to face in the camera, go and see those guys. A good bunch of lads. So
father-in-law can watch a decent team.
Oh God, he's down here. He's down here tomorrow, Evertonian. So what we're going to do? We're going to do a podcast. It won't be a live one. It will be a pre-recorded one. We're going to play it just before the Everton game. We're going to get his thoughts on Everton's season and past Watford. Clashes and how he thinks. That's going to be funny. That will be funny. We might even live tube it, but it's no guarantee.
Funny. Yeah, for right.
He'll probably sit here with me and Moobs watching it and just laughing and pointing at us, going, "You really think that's going to happen?"
He will, and all you hear him laughing in the background.
He'll be just laughing in the background.
Must be joking.
Oh God!
Get hammered or something.
Right. We've got a couple of international Hornets. Right. Before I do the international Hornets. The TMA, we've already picked our greatest TMA goalkeeper. So obviously Tony Coton was unanimous. But we're going on to right backs tonight. So we've got our goalkeeper. We need our right back. So the TMA all-time Watford 11. Who's your best right back of all time? Any era, any time. It's just the all-time. The most votes on this chat we'll put him on our team list. So we'll start with the right backs. I'm going to go for Nigel Gibbs.
Yeah, exactly. It was in my head.
Mine.
It was either him or Cox, but it has to be.
Or Baisley.
Baisley, but it's Gibbs for me. Yeah, that was straight on my mind before you even said it was Gibbs. Yeah. I was trying to think of others, like I said, Baisley as well, but no, it's got to be Gibbs for me.
Moves is going to say Lloyd Dino, as much as I say Ramage in midfield.
Yeah. I know Lloyd Dino was magnificent, but it's got to be Gibbs. Well, for me, it's
Gibbs is well.
Great little player, yeah.
So, guys, if you've not answered it yet, our TMA lineup, we're now on to right backs. We've got Tony Coton in goal. We're going on to right back. So, your greatest right back plays for Watford of all time. They could have played their one game. They could have played their 500 games. I'm going Gibbsy. Yeah. Reason being, Barnsley's a good shout. I'm going Gibbsy mainly because he was 20 years there and he had 2 testimonials.
Yeah, he's a great player, great servant for Watford. It's funny how tiny he was. Like little short Gibbs, wasn't he?
Gibbo.
Yeah, I remember when we met him, didn't we? Was it with Gibson? No, when I went with you and your dad ages ago against Grimsby.
Yeah, Gibbs has got over Baisley because Gibbo was more of a defender.
Yeah,
Baisley will push. But the argument for Baisley, if you put Baisley in front of him, the argument for him is he could play wing back, he could play winger, he could play right back,
player,
and he could cut in and score goals with his left foot. He could kick with both feet.
Yeah, which is impressive. Yeah. It's definitely Gibbs.
Gibbo for me. Yeah. Right, Bruce has said, can't wait for Saturday. I'm such an old git. You're not really, mate. You're young. You're young at heart, really. 21. He was at 1987 quarter-final when Luther scored with an Arsenal 11.5, yeah, offside arm. Yeah, I was at Highbury, Bruce Surin said, at least you've owned up. No, I would have loved to have gone there for that one.
So
I'll tell you, the one I really wanted to go to,
yeah,
and I was way too young for this, was the Walsall replay in the FA Cup. Ray Train came on. I remember this just vaguely, and I remember getting shown videos of this. So I remember because Ray Train came on, his ex-Watford at the time, and they scored, and we went right at the other end while they were showing you the replay on TV and scored the other end. And I believe I was either we were watching it at mine or we were watching it at my nan's. Which is so couldn't be at my nan's because they would have gone to it. Yeah,
okay. So.
They would have all gone to it.
Yeah.
That was literally about a 10-minute walk from the ground, so they would have bleeding gone to it. Right, your memories as we're going on. Remember, guys, go for right backs for the TMA team. We've already, at the moment, Gibbo is winning. We've got a few decent shouts with Bardsley and Lloyd Deano, but go for your TMA right backs, okay? And all your Highbury memories, all your library memories, and all the recent memories as well. FA Cup last season, all your memories of Arsenal, past and present. What is your best memory of an Arsenal game?
Arsenal game?
What is your best memory? So you got like FA Cup, you got the league.
God, my only one, I think we lost at home 2-1 when Henri and Bergkamp was playing.
Oh, that 3-2.
Was it 3-2 at home? Was it?
It's the Taylor game.
Yeah, no, I remember. The only reason I really enjoyed that is because we were unlucky against a very good team. But I enjoyed watching Arsenal play. I hate to admit it because they, we're all football fans at the end of the day. To watch players like Henri, Bergkamp,
when I was
and
young,
Vieira play, it was magnificent. Fair enough, they beat us. It was magnificent.
When I was really young, I used to love Arsenal. And that sounds really bad, but the back line. And I'm lucky to have met, and I know, mate, some of my mates give me stick for this. I'm lucky to have met a lot of that back line.
Really?
And Andy Lingland's the one I've met most. Yeah, I've met him at least twice.
Yeah,
funnily enough, I won't say exactly because of my job, but I met him nearby my work, shall I say? Yeah. And he was lovely. And I asked him, what was it like playing with Tony Adams? He was amazing. He just said he wasn't the quickest, but the football brain. Even the guy when he was drunk, he said a couple of times he was either on the bench watching him or he played the thing, and he said he was just his vision was amazing. He said you wouldn't know. No, he was that good.
Yeah, he was. You would. Well, I know he was still on the pitch.
Yeah.
It was just I don't know, when I was sitting there, I felt, just the presence of Henri, Bergkamp, their great team. You just feel something about them, how brilliant they were. And, fair play to Watford, we give it a good game. 3-2's nothing to be, it's very proud, but it's like, God, I felt like they could always put the gas on a bit more when they wanted to. Felt like they were never going to lose, they were that good. They were just a joy to watch. That's really brilliant.
I remember going to that game thinking, because the United game at home that season, it was a bit disappointing because he basically played after his reserve side.
Was that the one we lost 2-1? Or was that?
I think so. We were
gigs at York.
We were down. We were down that game.
Oh, we took the lead though, didn't we?
We did. But the Arsenal game, he pretty much played their full side. And it was I really wanted to see Henri and Bergkamp.
Yeah, joy.
And even
I remember Henri. I think it was Henri squirted water like in the fans' direction where he did it, and people go. He did. He was only having a laugh, and Vieira just looked at him and smiled. It was only a laugh from the fans.
Well, I've got a bit of a news article here from the ladies' team. Millwall Lionesses. I mean, like I said, we're playing Millwall Lionesses now. Go on the forum. There is a listen link as well, and also. Yes, at 7:45 and Kings Langley. So we've already started. We've already kicked off. It's still 0-0 as far as I know. Captain Anika Nuttall has said we could have done better in the recent games. It's disappointing. It was a hard run.
Yeah. Like I said, hopefully I get a win at Millwall in the cup and get some confidence up.
She said we will play the football we know we can. If there's any I think it's early days. I mean, I don't like to say early days.
No.
I hate saying that. It's really one of my bugbears. But with a new team and a new squad, you can sort of excuse slightly. because you're bedding in players.
Yeah, it's getting used to playing football together.
In that way of an early days, you can kind of, I can kind of let that off. Yeah, someone came to me and said, it's early days, the players are bedding in. That is different. I mean, she's saying about this in the kind of changes. You come from the management, wherever that team, wherever it's the team of the formation. As for the players, we will play in the same way and play the football we know we can play well. The Conti Cup takes a group format of the season. So this is a group game that the ladies are on today. Obviously, they want to put the opening day to Millwall to bed. Opening day defeat to Millwall to bed with a better performance tonight. If we can get a win tonight, that will certainly put the performance to bed, especially after. I mean, looking at the scoreline, they look like they were battered. I mean, we personally didn't go to the game, so we don't see the overall picture. See the score, don't. It's definitely a competition we want to compete in, but this fixture particularly is more about rectifying the wrongs of the last loss, which is the first game. It's gained back some of our pride. I mean, any game, even if it's not against Millwall, who the team they did get beaten against, it will be a case of not damage limitation. If they can get a sneaker 0-0 or 1-0,
no, it's right. It can happen.
You know, it bodes well. A clean sheet would be perfect.
Here's a question for you: who's your best player you've seen at home play against Watford? Any player against Watford?
I'll put that out as well. That's the legend chat today. Great one. That is the other one. Apart from get your right backs in. The next one, right? Say it out, mate.
Who's the best player you've seen at home play against Watford? Any year, it don't matter who. Who is your best player? Who's yours?
Ramage didn't play against us, so.
There it is. God, never going to get through the show.
He didn't play for Bradford, so. Oh God. So I would probably, at the moment, it would probably be Henry or Burkham at the moment, because I'll tell you what. I remember the friendly very vaguely. I remember the friendly in our centenary season. Yeah. When we played Arsenal. What was it? After they won the league. Yep. And it was like the likes of Ian Wright and players like that. But at the time, you went, wow, you know, it's like Ian Wright.
Yeah.
You know,
oh yeah, of course.
And David Seaman.
Yeah. Oh yeah, of course.
Seaman
they
brought pretty much their full side out.
Mine, I would go for the obvious, but I'm not. But mine was a young Robbie Keane when I was young at Wolves.
That was the 2-1 or the 2-0.
Oh, God knows how old I was. But I remember my dad watching me and call, he ain't going to be here for long with Wolves. I would say, mine, if I was going to say an honest one, would be Ryan Giggs. You could say Henry, Burkham, the list could go on, couldn't it? Ryan Giggs was an absolute...
It's a good bloody
you could keep going, couldn't you?
You're a bastard for throwing that out, basically.
Throwing you on the spot.
Because I don't. Obviously, I was too young to remember the Castlesloughton thing.
Yeah,
I got the badge, by the way, so I thank my uncle for that.
I've still got that.
I've got it all in a bag in my program box. Right, like Dino said, he's thrown a fantastic question. Who's the best Watford player? This is the side legends chat, but who's the best Watford player? You're the best player to play against Watford at Watford. At Watford, at Watford. Best player to play against Watford at Watford. I'm siding towards Henry.
Yeah, well,
someone
could argue with that. Some people will throw some interesting ones out here.
See, in terms of his, I'll just read some comments out as well. But there's some good ones. Henry, Aguero, Kane.
Cool.
Recent ones, that's very good.
No, they're all good shouts.
John Rulier's joined as well, so good evening, young man. Right. I mean, Kerry Ann's put about the Highbury moment in the FA Cup when Guardiola scored that fantastic layoff from Deeney and he's blasted in top corner.
Oh, yeah.
Fantastic.
That's a good, I forgot about that. How could I forget about that? Yeah, that's magnificent. God, what a goal. Oh, God, dear. I remember when you showed me on the phone, weren't you? You went, God.
I've got one. And Mark's put a fantastic one. Klinsmann. Played Dimitrescu, Popescu. Remember that one? When we played, we just got beaten by... We got beaten by their team in near Dunstable the week before. I'm not even going to say their name. We got beaten by them 4-2. Murray scored the first goal. I'm not even going to say the name. And then the following Tuesday, we had a Coca-Cola Cup game against Tottenham.
Maybe you showed me. Was it 5-3?
Ramage scored the first goal. 6-3.
6-3, yeah.
And I went to the away game, and I showed you on video when we dumped up.
Yeah.
I went to the away game. We could have scored 6 ourselves in that game, and we beat them proper. And it was like corners. They could not defend corners. No. 2 of our goals came from set pieces. All 3 of them came from set pieces. Foster scored the first one.
Yep.
Noga scored the last one because Mooney lobbed it over. Who scored the third one? Who scored the second one? I don't know. Klinsmann. There was one goal, and I know this is the away leg. There was one goal in that game where he just first time Barnby played it to him, and Miller just went like that and just went, I can't save that. Come on, lad. You put Klinsmann 1-on-1 against me. But
that's a great shout.
I remember that home game. Mooney scored. Hessenthaler scored on the angle. Ramage scored the first goal. Could put us ahead.
Yeah.
And Mooney scored as well. He took it round the keeper. Morley got brought down.
Yeah.
Walker should have been sent off. We all knew that. He took him cleanly.
How did he stay in that squad for so long?
Oh God, I know.
Terrible.
Aguero, Kerry Anson.
Yeah, no, they're all good shouts, aren't they? You can go on and on.
I think unless it's someone like Messi or Zidane, you can't really argue with anyone.
No, Ronaldo, innit?
Yes, he did. He did.
That was probably when he was up and coming, though, wasn't it? So.
Danny Murphy.
He's the club.
Dean Windass.
Oh, it's getting better now. The
standard is going up.
Yeah, it's going up and up. Yeah. Don't worry about Aguero. I'm not really.
Right, remember the Retro Rewind on Sunday at 5 o'clock. Go on to, it's our suggested sites on top of the forum. Go on to them. It's the Retro Rewind, and I'm going to try and find the link as well because basically, just go on. It's 5 o'clock. Mr. G's Retro Rewind. Good tunes, football chat. Watford fan, massive Watford flag by his mixing deck.
Yeah, good old boy.
So he's banging the tunes out and some decent tunes, and he gets requests as well. So get on that and get him sorted. So Barry Fennison, Liverpool 1985.
Yeah. Bruce
has said that. That's a good blast for a pass. Fennison was a good player. So Mark said perfect hat-trick, Whitefoot. So Aguero.
Yeah, they're all good shouts, aren't they? They're all magnificent players, world-class players, aren't they? And Harry Kane's getting near world-class. He ain't quite there, but he's getting there.
Yeah. Yeah. Guys, like I say, we are going Everton, so we will be having a pint with you guys. And if you see us on the coach or anything like that, sit with us and tell us what we're doing wrong and what we need to improve as well. Honestly, we won't bite your heads off because at the end of the day, this is for you. So if you feel like, why can't you do this? Why can't you do that? One of the guys, I do apologise if I haven't shouted out your name. You said, why didn't you get guests on? We are going to do that. It's a long, slow process, but we're in the process of adapting this mini studio. Corner sofa, further out. We're getting a computer whiz. Well, it's my daughter. But my daughter's going to be doing the production bit on it, and we're going to do all those sort of things. We're already branched out doing audio podcasts. We're going to do out of live podcasts as well. So we'll put some stuff up. Recorded video chats. We're doing that as well. Yeah. So we will be. It's a slow process, but it will happen. It's all a case of getting the time to do it. But promise me, we are in the process of doing it and just making the show a bit better for you guys. And you've got any other questions, please, guys, send them over, because if it's something that makes this better and we can do it, we will do it. So at the end of the day, if it makes it better for you guys, we'll get it sorted. So right, half time 0-0, goalless at the break in the Conti Cup. Good. So it's 0-0 for the Lionesses. We are in contact now with the Lionesses.
Oh, really?
Watford, Lionesses, the Watford ladies.
Yeah, brilliant.
So they will be sent. And Ginge Tankard is
Ginge.
Mr. Ginge. And I like to say him because I said to Jamie, thank you for the tickets.
Yeah.
And I'd like to say thank you very much for sorting out the Middlesbrough ticket for me last year for that Taylor game, because I was so desperate to sign the condolence book on that day. So thank you ever so much, Ginge, for sorting out that ticket for me last year. The attendance is 312 for the ladies. That is bloody good for a Thursday night. For a ladies' game,
that is.
It's very good. And we're not just saying that, it's very good. Because ladies' football, you know, there's always a bit of a stigma past the ladies football. It's not very good. The standard's not great.
No, it's good for a Thursday night.
But I know a few people have said, oh, I'm going to it. And I know one of the guys is doing a podcast as well. So he will be linking it to us on this forum. So, guys, do check it out when it's on. And we will do more plugs for him when he puts up the podcast, because he said he will be in association with us. But he does start, he has got his own popular YouTube channel. So, unfortunately, he's not on board with us officially as a vlogger, but he's linking it towards us as well. So I will be giving you more information about that once I can get it. Once he's posted it up, I said to him, we'll be plugging a bit more about his vlogs, because he's doing a lot of Watford ones. So that's going to look really good. Right. Okay. Like I said, who is the best player? This is a good shout from Dino, the young man. Who you got? You say it, mate, because it's your question.
Who's the best player that played Watford at home against us? Who is that best player?
And we've said
it's a good shout. Well, all been good shouts.
A lot of people said Aguero.
Yeah, no, you can't argue, can you?
Cristiano Ronaldo was a good shout. I'm quite ashamed that I haven't remembered that one. It's one of those rare ones, because we were in the Championship for a long time.
Yeah,
only once or twice.
No, that's right.
You know, if we had played, we were a team that were in there for a long period, we are now.
Yeah,
we're established
we
now.
are there. We're not a yo-yo club, not anymore.
No. But you know, I agree that, you know, shall we say? Well, how should I say this? No, I mean, I agree with Aguero.
Yeah.
I'm thinking of other ones, but you know, right. Let's go to this right back one again, because I'm starting to start now.
Yeah, no, I'm trying to think of other great players.
The ideas are running out now. We've got Gibbo for our team. We haven't settled it on yet. So, who's your best right back of all time for the TMA team? We've got Gibbo at the moment, but it can all change. I'm going to go International Hornets. Right. Apparently, Richarlison is in line for a Brazilian call-up.
Fantastic.
Brilliant. So just in line for the World Cup.
Cool.
I reckon he's chosen us because
he will
Premier League was more of an outlet, and he's more chance of getting into in the World Cup squad in Brazil.
Yeah, good pick in Brazil. It puts his value up. That's magnificent.
Yeah, because I can only see
his value up. Hopefully, we keep him for quite some time, but that just shifts his value up even
and
more.
Also, a bit of a downer on this one, but they reckon Cathcart could be going to Fulham.
Oh, that's what.
It's one of Jukanovic. Jukanovic going to look at our fringe players. He'll get Watson. He might get Watson. He may get. There'll be good players for Fulham. I don't want to get
Cathcart. Yeah, Watson. I don't want to mind about what he is a good player still. He's just not going to fit in this squad anymore, is he?
No.
Like we said, he's a good Championship player. He's still got it, and he's just not going to fit in this squad anymore, is he? No. But Cathcart, no, I don't want to sell him if we can help that.
He's a good player.
Yeah, he is still a good defender.
Yeah.
How much for? Do you know?
No, I reckon it'd be on loan.
Yeah, we don't.
Watson, we can just move on now.
Yeah,
that's not been.
What do you reckon for Watson? $1 million?
That'd be good business getting $1 million for him.
Yeah, 500 million, something in between.
500 million. It was a that's very good. His name
500,000. Yeah, 500 million. Watson,
just get 100 million for it. I might as well, mate. I'm not ugly. Right. Yeah. So Cathcart's linked to Fulham. Right. The International Hornets. Kanazis, who's our Greek number 2, shall we say, kept a clean sheet in the 4-0 win over Gibraltar, which guarantees them a playoff spot. So we know Greece are in the playoffs.
Yeah.
A certain England side are already through, so we're all right with that. So we don't have to recall that. The Scots didn't qualify. What a shame.
I didn't. No. Yeah.
Carrillo played against New Zealand and will play against New Zealand next month. They drew 1-1 with Ecuador. So they're in the playoffs. New Zealand. Yamat's Holland are obviously out. He was 71st minute substitute against Sweden in the week. Cabaselli was an unused sub, which is a good news in a way because he's fresh.
Don't get injured.
In the 4-0 win over Cyprus. Batchman was our third. You would say was our third choice. He was on the bench for Austria. They played Moldova and they won 1-0. Okay. So that's good. And that's pretty much it. I mean, that's really big. I mean, was it Amrabat started the last 4 games in his loan booth? Good. So he's getting some.
I'd love him to come back. Yeah, just get his confidence back. Again, we know he's a good player, but something since he come back from the African Cup of Nations, seems never the same, was he?
No,
strange.
No, we touch on that. I think it's mainly we touch on this, guys, mainly because it's a disappointment.
Yeah.
Of him not actually playing well.
Full potential, we know we've seen, haven't we?
It's his full potential, and we're just disappointed pretty much.
About that Richarlison, that doesn't surprise me one bit.
No.
Brazil showing an interest. Because every fan can see it, not just Watford. We're not just saying it because we're Watford. There's just something about him. Oozes class, isn't he? He doesn't mind getting kicked. He gets up. He keeps going. He's starting to bang goals in. He's got a good attitude. He still doesn't speak full English, but he's just gets on so well with the team, don't he?
The language of football.
Yeah, he understands. That's what Gray said, don't it? Them two get on. He knows where he wants to be and where he wants to ball. Just understand straight away.
Yeah.
And was 20 years old.
It compensates for the.
Yeah, it does. Yeah. There's something about him that isn't it?
Yeah.
So confident. He doesn't. If he gets tackled, he don't worry about it. He still believes in his ability to carry on, doesn't he? His skill will get him there, and he's just a magnificent player.
Yeah. Right, we've gone for the best. We always go for the worst. Right, we'll do the first year. Right, obviously go for the right backs, the best right backs of all time for our team. Right, Bruce has put on. Thanks, Bruce, for another comment.
Yeah.
Bardsley, he played twice for England, mind. Picked by GT. Bardsley's a good shout for his England call-up.
Yeah.
I'm still swaying on Gibbs, but Bardsley is a hell of a shout.
Yeah, no, he's a great player.
Bardsley's a hell of a shout.
Gibbs is ahead, for what he's there a long time with us. Bardsley was a good player.
My hair does look sharp, Michael. Very sharp,
worked
mate.
on it. Oh.
The toilets are clean in this house, thanks to Dino's hair. Dino looks cooler than the Foz.
Right.
He looks like he's from Oasis. That's another
word, don't it?
He's a Wonderwall. But yeah, I mean, we've gone for the best players, and we're sort of pretty certain it's probably someone like Aguero who's probably going to win that vote. There's
there's nothing to argue against.
But there's no argument really in any shout.
It's a good one.
But what I would say, right, who is the worst player you have seen not to play for Watford, to play against Watford? Who is the worst player you've ever seen play against Watford, at Watford? Who's the worst player?
Yeah. Oh, that's another question.
Dave's just said thank you for the fantastic support with the 312 for the ladies.
Yeah, no, that's brilliant. No, it's fantastic.
Right, while you're thinking, I'll throw out the lineups to go. Right, if you want to check out any ladies' news, unless you go onto our forum, because Dave Quick is lightning quick, shall I say, mind the pun, with his news about the ladies' team. Mark, thank you very much for your amazing comment, mate. That's really nice of you. Go onto the Watford website. Go onto Watford website for the latest news on the ladies, but also watford.fawsl.com.
Yeah.
50% off for the season ticket holders. Otherwise, it is £6 for everyone else, like ourselves, because we haven't got a season tickets yet. So boo-hoo. David's put Jermaine Pennant as the worst player.
Oh.
£3 concessions for the. This is the £6 adults. £3 concessions for £1 under 18s for the ladies. Keep thinking of your worst player, mate.
Yeah, that's a good one. I'm thinking.
Right, it's half time. It should be kicking off now. The second half of the ladies' game. It's still 0-0. The lineup for the ladies at home to Millwall tonight in the Conti Cup at Kings Langley FC. So, guys, 312 have turned up. Thank you ever so much for turning up, supporting the ladies. We are in contact with the ladies and they're sending us regular news updates. So we will be plugging the ladies and giving them their own section on it as much as we can during the show. Right, the ladies lineup today is Kitchen, Kerr, Jones, Nuttall, Cadone, Babashida, McCarthy, Murray, Sargent, Will, Maple. That is the line. That's the starting lineup. The subs are Baranowska, Pedford, Neil, Ward, Bragg, Petkova, Paduga, and Dada. That's for the ladies. So good luck, the ladies. Let's see if we can get their win a backup from the first game of the season. Let's just hope they can win this today.
Still think they're the worst player. Pennant is a great shout.
Michael's put Berahino. That's another one to throw out.
Yeah, I'm trying to think.
I'm still trying to think.
Yeah, brain's gone blank now. I'm trying to think of rubbish players.
Guys, our brains have gone blank.
Yeah, they have. Yeah, that's another tough question. I believe something one out with you, yeah. Pennant is a very good shout. Oh, there's so many players. Why can't I think of them?
See, I'm going to get really controversial here.
Yeah.
But he was shocking when he played against us, and it was Gerard Lavin. And I loved him for what?
Lavin, yeah.
Lavin was poor.
Did that useless git, was it Cruyff's son?
Jordi. Did Jordi Cruyff play against us?
Because he was rubbish. Did he play against us?
Oh, I thought it was actually me. I did. Stuart, I didn't play against Watford. Paul Atkinson.
You didn't?
No. Did he play against? He must have played against us.
Cruyff.
I'll go with Stuart.
Yeah.
Stuart said Paul Atkinson.
Pennant's a good shout.
Pennant's good. Paul was actually the sub in the FA Cup game, FA Cup final.
Yes.
He's steeped in legends. Who's the other one? Right, we're pretty much going to agree that Gibbs is our man for our team. So I'm going to put that up now.
Okay. Nice.
So it's Mr. Gibbs. Right, I'll grab a pen. So now, right, on Sunday, what are we going to go for? Left backs on Sunday?
Yeah, why not? Yeah, go.
Right. I pretty much, I spoke to my dad on the way here. He hasn't said hello yet, but he'll probably go, oh God, I forgot. I know, blasphemy. I spoke to him, and my centre-backs, there's a 3 I'm toying with, and I'm not going to say it.
No, not at the moment.
I'm not
That's another day.
Right. If you can see that, we've got Coton and Gibbs.
Yeah, pretty good.
Well done, guys. So it's a pretty. We're already got 3 points beckoning already. That lineup. That is pretty much going to guarantee us 3 points.
That's a league.
It's pretty much going to be the 8s team, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Right. No, Stuart. Yeah, we'll go for a bit back about Arsenal, because I know some of you have tuned in a bit late, so we'll go on about that. We've said that with all the injuries, and I know I'll get you to repeat a lot of your stuff because I know you had a pretty decent view on this as well. You had a much better in-depth view than I did. But with the injuries that they're sustaining, they reckon Ozil's back, or possibly back. They reckon the back line could possibly be Monreal, Holding, and Mertesacker with the injuries they've got, because apparently, especially at the back, which is very encouraging.
Yeah.
With their back line, it's looking very encouraging from our point of view that we can we could have hurt them anyway.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No, even with those stronger team. Yeah.
But with that back line,
yeah,
we can certainly hurt them, and I'm really confident.
Yeah. Oh well. Yeah.
Definitely.
Go on. I didn't hear you said Mertesacker, because that made me play Deeney even more.
Yeah. Because
that way we'd drag Mertesacker out, because he will pretty much man-mark Deeney, won't he? For the fact that he's tallest. And
do you still beat him at the pace?
I reckon Deeney would outstrengthen him. Like I said, I would play Deeney for this fact, and I reckon, no offence to Gray, I wouldn't play Gray for this game, because Deeney did hurt him last time. They're not strong enough. Mertesacker isn't strong enough. Like I said, we'd be better off because Ramsey doesn't bloody mark. Like I said, Ozil doesn't bloody mark. And we'd just
they don't bloody mark.
No, they don't. They don't. They're great players going forward. You and me already said this, but yeah, to hurt them. Again, like I said, it's going to be one in the midfield, isn't it? It's going to be Decore, and Cleverley,
You know, Wenger's going to look at that and say, right, our defence is not 100% strong. We need to win this in midfield.
But then he's going to say attack, isn't he? Again, that's going to suit us.
Which is going to start from there at midfield.
Yeah, which is going to. He ain't going to start at the back. They're not going to be confident with the ball.
No, they're not.
Holding's an up and coming, isn't he? He's a good young player, but he's still got a lot to learn. Well,
they've got Chambers, isn't they? They've got Chambers as well, haven't they? Oh, he's injured.
Yeah.
So actually, I think in all of them, I think Holding's their best player at the back. With all these injuries, I think he's the most loyal, the most one that's going to do something for him.
Yeah, I'd say, Mertesacker will be the one in charge of the back three.
Yeah.
Because he is, after all, everyone knows this, he is a World Cup winner after all. Didn't he only play one game last year and he was magnificent? That was a cup final, wasn't it?
Pace with Mertesacker is shocking. But his overall defending, apart from his pace, is actually not bad.
Well, like I said, if we play Deany, Mertesacker will man mark him because Holding won't be able to control Deany, no way, and the other one, no way. So but you get one, if Richarlison or if Corello's playing, gets one-on-one Mertesacker, I say, I do not want you passing that ball.
No.
Even if he tackles you, if you get goal side, he will not catch you. He's slow.
Mark's agreed with you when he said, let Richarlison run at him, he will beat them every time.
Yeah, he will,
Yeah.
Tell him, do your tricks. I mean, so with Corello, he's quick though, isn't he? He's lively.
Surin said as well, charge him in the first half, straight away.
Yeah,
as soon as the whistle goes, charge him.
Yeah, don't sit back like City, because we all know we came too much. They were brilliant, but we did give them respect.
Stuart's agreed with playing Deany up front as well.
Yeah, I would for this game. It's nothing against Gray. I love Gray. He's a hard worker.
You are the voice of reason today, I think.
This game, it's got to be Deany.
Yeah.
I don't know if they think the same way. You might think, like you said, attack, pace, and have Gray up there.
Yeah.
No, it's got to be Deany. They could not control him last game. Could they? Problem is, who do you put in midfield as the three?
True. Yeah.
Does Pereira get in or does Capu get in?
Yeah.
It's obviously Decore cleverly. There's no doubt between them two. Is it Capu or Pereira?
I'd put Pereira.
Yeah, for this game, would you?
Guys, before we go off, what is your starting lineup? Or you can do the midfield upwards. What is your starting lineup for Saturday? Because I would keep Pereira out away from Capu.
An interesting one, that one between them two. It's for this game again.
It's tricky.
Yeah. Yeah, if you had Pereira, you'd play him in the further up role, wouldn't you? Again with Pelevli and Decore. But if you had Capu, I don't know, but Capu's banged in a couple of those lately, hasn't he?
Right. Two crack players, Januzaj and Leon Best. Leon Best when he played for Newcastle and Januzaj last season. Yeah.
Again, he should be a good player, but again, he never.
Well, everyone wanted to play him for England.
Yeah, we did, yeah.
Even I did. I thought, go on then.
Best as well. Come on, where did I get rubbish players? They're that rubbish, I forget them.
How ironic. I've actually got a doctor. We had actually a doctor called Quick at work, and they were always running about an hour and a half late. And it's the same sort of thing. I can't get the full name, but obviously got the same thing with Leon Best. It's just ironic, the name.
How can your name be Best? Rubbish.
It's only George. It's only
George.
No, that's
right, God. Yeah,
I think their key, the key to, and this is not a negative, the key to beating us will be Sanchez. If Sanchez plays,
Sanchez and Lacazette. Yeah. The problem is you don't play both together, though. I don't think he has. He started it once.
Wouldn't you just play Sanchez beyond Lacazette?
Yeah, that'd be dangerous.
I know we're not Arsenal fans, but it's bloody obvious. I mean, you watch them occasionally.
Again, we don't pick up little players.
No.
Aguero's tiny. He scores headers. Sanchez is tiny. You know, you've got Mark. Like we always do it, don't we? The best player on the pitch probably will be Sanchez.
Surin reckons Deany will score a penalty. So he's pretty much agreeing with you that he should be on.
It's just strength-wise.
Yeah.
You know. Gray plays on the... Again, Gray wouldn't be a bad option, you know, because if he gets that right, you know, the way he plays on the back line, no one's going to catch him.
See, there's two ways you can look at this. With players like Mertesacker, Gray could use his pace against Mertesacker.
Slaughter him every time.
But Deany could use his physical presence.
And bring him out.
And just bring on the other guys.
Yeah, that's it. Bring him out and pull him away from an inexperienced Holding. He's still learning, isn't he? And Richarlison's still inexperienced, but he's a clever player, and
Suan says, bring on Britos to take out Sanchez. Just do a hatchet job.
Rather not. It's a good idea. Again, we'll just start Britos because he was good. Would it be too much to bring him in instead of Maps? Maps has been good to be. I'm not his biggest fan, but he has been good the last couple of games.
I'll keep Maps for this game.
You're probably right because him
Britos on the bench is good.
Him and Cabasali are getting a good partnership, and that's even better for us because then you've got Prodil and Britos to come back in.
You reckon that Dejada? I reckon he's got a second chance, but
really?
He hasn't really had a chance.
I never saw it. I can't remember seeing it.
He was crap. A lot of them were anyway, but
Millwall,
him personally, he was crap at Millwall.
Yeah.
So I think that's a lot of that is held against him.
Yeah, that's not fair. Like you said, one game isn't a chance, is it? It's just a bad day at the office.
If you're looking at back him up, and I'm being on the side of him for this one, and I'll read out Moutinho's lineup, and Mark said put Dean and Gray together. Good shot.
Well, you could have Dean and Gray and Richards.
Could do actually.
You could do.
But Tejada, it'd be nice to see him get another look in, even on the bench. But there's just something about it. Something about him just doesn't fill me much. One doesn't fill me much confidence, and also
excitement.
Yeah, I mean, but we've got better players in front of him.
Yeah, that's the way football is. You can't just drop a good player for someone that ain't good enough.
Yeah. And Kerry Ann hopes that Petr Cech isn't on form on Saturday, because that could be the problem. We could be all over him, and he plays absolute miracles, saves every single shot, and they nick a...
Well, to me, I know he's had our time. To me, he's still a brilliant keeper.
Right, Moutinho says the lineup, and guys, post your lineup, because we're going off in a minute, but post your lineup. It's Moutinho, who's on here on Sunday, has said Gomez, Kiko,
Firmino,
So Gomez in goal. Firmino, Cavaselli, Britos and Holbass. Midfield three of Capu, Cleverley and Nicore. And three midfield, free forward line of Pereira, Dini as the lone one with Charleston. I'd take, if Carrillo's not 100% fit, I'd put Pereira in his place. You could have Capu, Cleverley and Nicore.
That's what I was thinking,
Yeah.
I love Pereira, but I was thinking because Capu again stronger.
That I would still put Maps instead of Britos, but
still a good team.
I could be wrong.
Yeah,
moves could be spot on, and it could be a good formation. And Britos could. I just love the fact that we're playing four at the back. It's so more certain.
Well, how many times did we see it? We looked solid with four, didn't we? Under even Walter and even GK, weren't it? It's like, right, change it to three. We can't play three. Or we look good. Don't bloody change it. Leave it alone.
What we did, but the thing is though, when I said to you, and we talked about this before, where we said when he sold the players, we only had Yamat as a right back. Really? I mean, there's no one else. We was playing Cathcart, for God's sake, right back. And he's awful at right back.
Brilliant centre back.
Michael said we seriously will not get a better chance of 3 points on Saturday, and I think so. With the injuries,
I really agree. No,
I think Silver knows this will be an interesting lineup.
Well, I said we need to. Who said it? Siren said we got to hit them hard first half. Bang. None of this. Let them settle right in their face.
Bang, go.
Yeah, right in their face. Full pace football. Bang, bang, bang. Try and take a lead and carry on.
Yes.
Because they will be nervous. They'll be more nervous than us.
There will be. There will be. There's no two ways about it.
They will be more nervous than us. Wenger will be nervous about this game now.
Suan's gone with my view with the. It doesn't mean we're necessarily it's a good shout for moves. I'll give you credit for that. And Maps deserves to play, not Britos yet. Carrie Ann said, I bet he saves a fair few shots on Saturday. This is regarding Cech. Suggsy's on. Good evening, sir. We're going off shortly, mate. But if you want to message your views about Arsenal on Saturday, please do, mate, because I know you're really good with your chat. She says, I bet he saves a fair few shots on Saturday, referring to Petr Cech. But if the chances and set pieces are played well, we have a brilliant chance, I hope. Like I said, Kerry Ann, I'm completely with you with that. I always say to you, I live in hope rather than expectation. Especially the big games. The smaller games, more of expectation, but with a note of caution. We always look at the the bad things about a good result and the poor things about the good things about a poor result.
Yeah. No.
You're keeping yourself in check, but also looking positive. Yeah.
Again, it'd be nice to get our first home win in the league as well.
Yeah, we're shocking at home.
We just haven't won at home. We haven't won at home. It'd be nice to get that going, wouldn't it?
We lost one as well.
Yeah, no, I'm not worried. I'm not. It's magnificent, we've only
look at it two ways.
to a consecutive winner.
We've won, but you look at the opposition we've had. It's far greater in terms of on paper. As I say, on paper. On paper, it's a worse
Liverpool
run.
At home,
Man City,
now Arsenal. Who else?
Brighton.
Right, yeah, but we were down to 10 men after.
And to be fair, we were down to 10 men. Brighton were very organised. They were very lucky not to come away with a win.
Yep.
But looking at this season,
I'm not complaining.
Yeah,
record magnificent.
Kerry Ann record. I was hoping, like she said, we said, hope Prodil is back. Not sure where he's at the moment, but I will wish him when he's back. If we get any news as regard more injuries, we'll tell you.
To me, I wouldn't risk him for this game. I'll give him another week.
Yeah.
And if he's fit, I don't even know if I'd put him in against Chelsea. I said if Maps and Cabot, say we win and keep a clean sheet against Arsenal, even if it's 0-0, but we keep a clean sheet, how can you drop them two defenders? Just
you've got to keep them.
Prodil, magnificent defender, will be our best defender at centre back. You could not possibly drop them just because he's fit. I think he'd understand being on the bench. His time will come again. I
would say if we get a clean sheet against Arsenal,
you start that.
I would back them, and I'll say it now, on Sunday and on Thursday with you, I will back them to stand ahead of Prodil if they get a clean sheet.
If they do the job.
Even a 0-0.
Yeah, even a 0-0. They've done that. Yeah.
I don't want to think that because
No. We never think 0-0, but if they keep a clean sheet.
Right. Kerry Ann's got a good point though. He owns the back line though. He is so solid.
He is a magnificent defender.
Yeah,
I love Prodil. He is. Like I said, he is our best.
It's hard to say Maps because I'm a big Prodil fan. It's hard to say it, but like you said, if he keeps a clean sheet, how can you drop him? How can you drop that?
What can I do? I'm not like I said, Ozil and Sanchez, and they haven't scored. How can you drop me for this game?
Southall, Surin said Southall was an amazing keeper. I guarantee you, we will all agree with you on that. He was world class. And he was the best keeper in the world at one stage as well, around the Dino Zoff era. But we scored 4 against him. But we have to believe in our own ability. But Southall, good shout for a keeper. He's amazing.
Yeah.
Seaman was my shout for a keeper. Southall was definitely.
Southall was up there.
Definitely another shout.
Yeah.
Suggsy's done his bit good. Just before we go, the amount of injuries Arsenal should get a result. We should get a result, but let's not get carried away. Still in danger. I'll be happy with 1-0. Yeah, fine. Yep. Michael says, "You're a realist. I like that, mate." Probably referring to me, but I think it could be possibly for you as well. Yeah, I mean, we live in hope. I learned my lesson from last season. Over optimistic in some stages, but over negative in some other ones, and you don't want to be like that, but
it's just the way it is.
It's just the way it is.
Yeah, it is. It's the same.
Sub for what? Yeah, right. I've just before we go, ladies' news. Sub for Watford. Dada's on, replaces Cadoni. You can still listen live, guys. We're going off in a second now. You can listen live. Davey Quick has posted a link. It's the last news story. Click on that link in a minute. Listen to the ladies' commentary. It's good, clear commentary. It's not just some guy like we're doing, sitting in a man cave with a webcam latched onto a laptop, or actually built into a laptop. You take anything, sir. And he says, take an Arsenal own goal. And Kerry Ann obviously agreeing with Suggsy. I think we agree with him as well, to be honest, because that's a good shout.
Yeah, no,
guys. Just before we go, thank you ever so much for all your comments. I mean, it makes this an hour-long plus show.
Yeah,
much easier. Doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. Yeah,
questions and answers. Yeah, questions and answers. Yeah, I mean, Mr. Funnels joined at the last minute. He's the Richarlison of podcasts. Jay Funnels, the Richarlison of podcasts. Guys, and also we never ask, but thank you ever so much for your lovely comments, because you know at the end of the day we can take the credit for that, but you guys need to take the credit as much as we are. We're doing a good job because you're doing a good job. You're posting these views. Like Moods always says, tell anyone, tell your friends, tell your family. If they're Watford fans, get them on our forum, get them listening into this podcast. We've got on the YouTube, we've pinned the YouTube channel link on this forum. So we've got the audio podcast coming on. Future audio podcasts away from our live ones, which we do here because we co-record audio to video. So we've got video podcasts, audio podcasts. Go on there. Check out WD18 fans as well. Check out it's just purely WD18. Yep. They're always interviewing at the stadium. Go on there, look at the podcast. They've got a preview of the Arsenal game. Mr. G's Retro Rewind on Sunday at 5 o'clock. I'm doing my list. Well, I do my research about. Can I just say, I do my research about. If I don't do it Saturday, for Thursday, I always do it about 7, half 7, because it's fresh in my mind. It still don't work, but I try and do it anyway. But yeah, we go on to see Mr. G's Retro Rewind. In his bunker on Sunday, and with his tunes, Watford flag, the whole lot, the whole spiel, you know, and you know, the hour's gone quick. These podcasts, thank you very much, Kerry. You know, thank you very much. Like I say, Moodinho is on Sunday. I'm doing not a live podcast, but I'm going to do a podcast with my father-in-law Barry, Evertonian. Can I just say it's technically it's a derby for me. That's technically my second team, and the club is very similar to Watford. Yeah. When you go up to Everton, especially if you're a Watford fan, when I used to live up there, it is fantastic. Isn't it? When you live up there for a few years, and they always knew I'm Watford, and they always had a fantastic relationship with the Gladys lot, and it's fantastic, good banter. I think they're more like us because they always remind me that they beat us in the FA Cup in 1984. But it's always a fantastic.
I'll never forget that when they clapped us at the end. That weren't taking
standing ovation.
They weren't taking the mic. That was respect.
And they sang Taylor after
I've
as
never
well.
heard that. That was fantastic. No. That was barring the result, but that was fantastic. That was worth the trip. That was just that.
Can we just say as well, on the 4th of November, which is the Saturday, we will do the live podcast, but we'll do this. We'll remind you nearer the time. But you know, Andy Barton's just come on. Kerry Ann, thank you ever so much for your lovely comments, and everyone else has actually posted lovely comments about this. But yeah, like I said, we're going to go off because we're still talking a bit too much. But see you Sunday, 8 o'clock. Click the link. Like I say, click the link. Listen to the ladies' coverage now. If you're saying, "Oh God, I'm too knackered from the podcast," just check the forum occasionally. Dave Quick is posting up, you know, score updates, and we've got a live podcast link, a vlog link. So, you know, just get checking on there. Okay, guys. So, see you later, guys. 8 o'clock. This is the young man saying good night. Final word, mate. What's your prediction for Saturday?
I hate to say it, but
1-1.
Yeah, I hate to say it.
I'm going with 1-0.
Okay.
1-0's a very good shout.
I'll take either one. I'll take 1-0 better. But,
it's a swing and tuck.
I don't want to sit on the fence, but I feel 1-0.
It's 1-0, but it's going like that. Right, guys. We are going to go. Good night, guys. See you at 8 o'clock on Sunday. Keep adding your views onto the forum. Cheerio.